All right, into the new puppy pack for not quite for the first time because I have played a few games prior to this, but I barely played it on the test server, and the final couple of iterations I didn't play it at all. I really was just hoping to wait until it went live and actually play against sort of real opponents rather than just the testers, who obviously did a great job finding all the bugs. And we'll talk about one of them in a minute. But I decided here I was going to level up on turn 2 because I feel like earlier level ups are going to be a bit more attractive now if you're hunting for specific tier 2 units. I mean, normally you would never level up on turn 2, but now you've got, instead of a 1 in 10 chance of finding what you want, you've got a 1 in 5. So I was thinking about shrimp as a possible 5 of a kind attempt, and given that I went for the duck level up there and I got the shrimp as one of the options straight away. Now, I was talking about a bug a minute ago, and when shrimp was originally changed on the test server, it was supposed to be giving +1/1 temporarily. However, they made a mistake and it was giving +1/1 permanently. And so for the first while on the test server, you were just constantly seeing people uploading full shrimp teams, or 4 shrimp and I don't know, a buffalo or something. But I felt like this was one that I could try relatively early on, and here I get very lucky where with the 1 shrimp frozen, another one appears in the second slot and gets the double dromedary buff. So we can get both of them in and have a better chance to win the next couple of turns, and I'll keep another one frozen, and I think we'll just take the dromedary for the potential level up as well. So yeah, shrimp is back to its old ability, which is giving +1 health on sell. It doesn't matter what you sell, you can sell anything. However, it has been removed from pack 1 completely, which I guess isn't surprising given that, shrimp plus dog, you barely ever see it anymore since they changed dog's ability. I think people just in general don't like temporary stats, except when it gets to, late on and you're using units like shark, which are generating so many temporary stats that it's a bit more powerful. Here I just take the Gharial for the buy sell to get a melon, and we're just going to basically be buy selling as many times as possible and taking any of the toy options that we can to upgrade our team. Now here's someone with the new, I think it's called cyberspace background. It's kind of hurts my eyes, to be quite honest, but definitely very different to any of the other ones in the game. Now, beaver has become a much better buy sell with shrimp because you're getting attack instead of health. So you've got to take every beaver as soon as you see it, and we're going to buy sell the chinchilla there. Also great because you're getting 2 triggers off the shrimp. And I'm just going to give meatbone to one of the shrimp. Meatbone does only give +3 attack now. And anytime your toy is on its last timer, you got to make sure you position correctly. So I want the highest attack shrimp to get the melon. Although I think I'm going to position the melon a little bit further back because I don't want any raccoons stealing it. So we're going to arrange the order a bit differently here. So I'm going to move it back 1. Another chinchilla, definitely an auto buy there. And it does steal a little bit of the health buffs, but we're not really worried about health at all. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. You do want high health so that even if you have low attack, you can potentially attack multiple times and make up for it. But at some point we are going to need more attack, and so I take the salad here instead of going for a 5th pet. Now, one of the pitfalls of having high health, low attack is that there's chili and skewer now in this pack. And so if you let something with chili or skewer attack multiple times, you're going to be sacrificing a lot of your health for the backline units. But we'll worry about that when the time comes, and I'm going to buy sell beaver and chinchilla again, and I think take croissant on the front shrimp just to get a bit more attack. I probably should have been looking for that earlier, but I completely forgot that it had been added to this pack. It was previously a custom only item, but now it's you would probably ideally want that on every shrimp right as early as possible to make sure that you're getting attack scaling every turn. But you can see here we're probably getting matched with a decent number of people who are still figuring things out, and so our stats are vastly outclassing them, even though we don't have particularly high attack. We're going to take the lasagna and the equipment. Any equipment really is good. The new lemon blocks 7 damage twice instead of 4 damage every hit. But that can be good just for, blocking a few snipes even, or even blocking the chili or skewer damage like that I was just talking about. Here's another team where our stats are much, much better than them, and it's going to be a very comfortable win. Anglerfish, definitely one of the most interesting new pets, and I'm going to have a bonus clip at the end of this showcasing it. Now here I take the combination of the shrimp. I have to really, because otherwise I can't really buy sell. I do want to pill the snapping turtle for the skewer, just because it's a new item. It's just, I know there's something fun about getting new effects on your units. And the front one's up to 9 attack now. It's going to be double digits next turn. And opposing team with the sort of standard flashlight scaling, I think you're going to see an awful lot of that before it inevitably gets changed, which I'm pretty confident it will. But until then, it's going to be everywhere. I take the level up on the shrimp here, and I get the elephant seal, which it would have been great if I got it earlier, but we're on 8 wins already. So I'm going to take it now, and then potentially next turn I can do a couple of equipment buys before I look for the final shrimp, depending on if we win or not. But it looks like we are going to win. Even though the teams are getting significantly stronger, we do hang on just by the elephant seal itself. And we've got two perks in the shop that we can freeze, and I roll once and I get the last shrimp. So I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. We'll buy both the perks, get some stats onto the shrimp, sell the elephant seal, and throw in the 2-3 shrimp and frozen steak just for good measure in case we don't win. And we get matched with another team that's probably setting up for the flashlight, although for some reason they don't have the flashlight there despite having the stingray. And the lemon is going to tank some of the damage on the backline units, and there we go. There's 5 shrimp at the first attempt in the new puppy pack. Now here is the bonus clip I was talking about, and I am trying to go for multiple dolphins here, although it's very, very difficult, or it feels very difficult. I'm sure someone will get it sooner or later. But I get the anglerfish on the level up, and I freeze it speculatively, just in case the other team has something I want. And there, the other team has a sloth. I think that may be the first time I've frozen an anglerfish, and I immediately see sloth on the opposing team. So now we've got a chance of potentially stealing a sloth or copying a sloth from the other team. And I take another level up, and now I'm thinking about the fact that I can actually potentially get a sloth here. So I should just sell the goldfish because it's I've been storing the gold up. And unfortunately we get eagle and flying squirrel. So it didn't work out this time, but it was exciting just to get the opportunity to try that.